Hello again, I'm back. I wanted to introduce Pop. She shows up every now and then in my videos, and a lot of people ask about her. Well, here she is. Oh, she loves me. You know what's great about Pop? Is I got her from the Jefferson City Animal Shelter, the Humane Society. No, come on, back up here. Yes, she loves kisses. And that's my point, okay? The fact that she's an extremely good dog. Come on, back up here so people can see you. Go on. Get up in the chair. Get up in the chair. Good girl. Now, yeah, just sit like that. She's an extremely good dog, okay? First of all, she's really smart, really intelligent, and she's extremely affectionate and loyal, okay? Couldn't have asked for a better dog. And my point is that there's a lot of excellent dogs and cats at the animal shelter that are looking for a home. And just the thought of Pop over at the animal shelter sitting there without anybody before we showed up is just bone-chilling to me. It's almost like a throw of the dice that we got a hold of her, except for the fact that I don't believe in coincidence. But if you're looking for a dog or a cat, definitely consider the animal shelter, because there's some excellent people there that are just looking for somebody, that need somebody. In fact, a friend of mine just recently adopted a puppy from the animal shelter, so I want to send a shout out to her. Great job. That's another new puppy that has a home. Isn't that awesome? Another puppy that's not sitting at the animal shelter wishing it had someone to take care of them. And I'll bet you she's going to end up to be a great dog. Her name's Shelby. I'm not going to say who adopted her for the sake of internet anonymity, okay? But definitely check out your local animal shelter if you're looking for a dog or a cat. And in other news, I recently, just yesterday actually, just got a talking to from my supervisor at work. Yeah, it seems that some of the people at work have been watching HedgeTV, and I don't know if you remember my video Random Madness, which had some scenes from work in it, but it would appear that some people ratted me out, and so I got a talking to for that. Sorry, Pop, you're not in this scene. And so my supervisor pulled me aside and gave me a good talking to, but thankfully I had already deleted that evidence weeks before anybody turned me in, so so there. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, today is Wednesday, which means I have karate tonight. Now last week on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, I tested in lizard stage again. I don't know if you've been following this story, but it's the one that has confusticated me 5 times already. This last time was my 6th time, and I passed finally. In fact, Sensei himself tested me, and it was a tough test. A really tough test. In fact, I got my butt kicked. Well, my ribs kicked, to be more specific. I took a swift kick to my ribs. In fact, they've been bruised all week. They're finally healing up, and finally I can breathe and everything again. But for a while there, for like 3 days, man, it hurt just to breathe. And I sneezed at work, and I swear I almost broke down in tears. It was that bad. And the crazy thing about that situation is that I took it correctly. I shifted my body so that the force of the blow rolled off the side and still busted me that good. And so that gives you just a little bit of a hint about what it would have been like if I hadn't done it correctly. Fact is, I'd probably be laid up right now with a busted rib. And that's how the test went. But that's Goshikan. That's the karate I take, is Goshikan. And that's what they call Goshikan Kumite. It's kick your butt time. In fact, Sensei told me one time, someone asked him, why don't you do Kumite more than once a month? And he said that it takes a whole month to heal up from it. And I believe it. But man, you should have seen it. I wish I'd have got it on video because he came at me hard. And I'd like to say I aced the test, but I didn't. I did very, very well. Good enough to pass finally. But he got a few solid hits in on me, on my solar plexus and my ribs. But I did pass finally, so I'm thankful about that. Okay, anyway, that's this segment for today of my video blog. And all you people at work watching HedgeTV, just keep on watching, 'cause I'm watching you too. I love you too, Pop. She's my best friend.